Okay. All right, Leah and I are here today. I'm Shaleen. We're here to talk a little bit about wild orange today. Now, wild orange is just a blessing. It is not the juice. I feel like it's not the juice. They did not just squish an orange and give you the juice. Yes, it's pure, and yes, it is liquid, but it is the oil from the rind of the orange that they have cold pressed to give us the oil. So when you smell wild orange, I wish we had smell-o-vision here. So when you smell it, you just feel like you are literally in an orange grove. You are smelling the rind. Have you ever opened an orange and you just pop, 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 and you just smell that freshness? So very, very powerful. It is a cleanser and a purifying agent. So it's one of its benefits. You could put a few drops on your countertop and wipe it every day, and you are going to have a wonderful benefit there. You can internally use it. You can put a drop in your water. You can use it in your cooking, which I do. I love to do fruit smoothies and things like that with it, but it's going to support your immune system. What better thing? Good tasting, pure. And I think this is the cheapest oil. I'm not sure if it's the cheapest oil, but
I think it is now too.
It's only like $10 or $11 wholesale for the whole 15 ml bottle. So it's just so cool to be able to use it freely. I'm like, I'll be making white chocolate popcorn and I'll melt down my chocolate. And then I'm like, okay, 1, 2, no, I think I'll put 3, 4, 5 drops in. I'm like, I really want it orangey. Even though it's potent, I just feel freer to use it because it's less expensive than others. When you smell orange, it's going to create an uplifting environment and it's going to help you feel uplifted. Some people say, what should I use when I'm maybe feeling depressed or down? And quite often we have some oils that are perfect blends for that. But sometimes I just say citrus. Pick your favorite citrus because it's so uplifting and just makes things feel clean when you smell it. It is high in limonene. Aren't you proud of me, Lee? I'm talking about something sciencey. So limonene is really high in a lot of the citruses. It prevents, little list here, prevents the growth of cancer, decreases inflammation and pain, boosts the immune system, reduces stress, anxiety, and depression, helps with blood sugar levels, supports healthy cholesterol. I could go on and on. I taught a whole class about this not long ago. But the list is like this long of what limonene will do for your bodies. And so putting some drops of orange and maybe a few other oils into your water every morning. I like to think of it as detoxifying my body as well as giving myself a little bit of a shield to fight and help do all these other things. It possesses stimulating and purifying qualities. You do need to be careful in the sun. When you use citrus, wild orange or any other citrus, and I can't think of a reason I would just put wild orange on my face, but there are a few other oils. I don't know, maybe you would, but citrus, even if it's in part of like my allergy blend that I use that I might rub around my nose, then you go out in the sun just gets, and I don't know the scientific word for that. It just gets extra attracted to
photosensitivity.
There we go, photosensitivity. So it gets extra attraction to the sun and can burn wherever you put it. So with the citrus oils, be a little bit careful about that. Let's see. You can put a few drops in the palm of your hand. I like to add peppermint to wild orange and just breathe in and just uplifting and helps you feel good for the rest of the day. Like I said, I use it in my cooking with the chocolate, but I also use it in the fruit smoothies. I'll just add some orange or lime, or I've got a lot of favorite citruses that I like to add to my fruit smoothies, but that's a great way to get it in. You can put it into, I've got an orange cinnamon roll recipe, blueberry wild orange muffins. Those recipes are on DIY. If you go to doTERRA.com and just in the main search bar, just put DIY orange, recipes, then those recipes will come up for you. So many options there. You can also put it in polishing for your wood furniture. So another DIY recipe that's online. If you are like Lee and I, and we're kind of on this natural journey where we're like, how can I further not use products in my home that I will then have to detoxify, could possibly have toxins in it that I don't want my body to have to smell, touch, breathe, whatever. So what we do is we try to find an oil or a DIY recipe or something in different areas that we can improve. I'm working on it. I'm not all the way there. I still have things I'm working on getting rid of and letting go, but there's so many things that have been changed for the better. And I feel healthier because of it, because I'm not having to deal with all those toxins in my life every day. Wild orange is a simple change, a very reasonably priced change, and you can use it in so many different ways. Any thoughts, Lee?
I love that it's called the oil of abundance.
Yes.
And it is, my grandson calls it the happy oil. He'll say, now, at least when he was younger, he did. Now he knows it's wild orange. He's older, but he would say, Grandma, do you have some of that happy oil? And I'd give him a couple of drops of wild orange, and it would make him feel better. It helps you feel energetic and have a sense of humor about life. It helps you to be generous with others.
Yeah.
So I just think it's you're right, because it's so inexpensive and you can just use it in so many ways, and you reap the benefits no matter how you're using it. So,
And I remember making rollers at the beginning of my doTERRA journey 7 years ago, and I would call it the happy oil, and I'd use it as perfume. And I think that's when I had to worry about going out in the sun, when I would just, put it between my ears, on my wrist or something. Yeah. Just oil of abundance. Love that. Thank you so much for joining us today and learning a little bit about wild orange. We hope you have some in your home so you can try it. But if you don't, you'd like some, please let us know. Comment below or contact us, because we love to share. Thanks for listening.